Hey guys, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen when I post this video, guys. Pray for me. All the people who rock with me, comment below, Day is the best, before people think I'm a fucking asshole. Okay guys, welcome back to another Day Media video. Today's video is gonna be very entertaining, I think, for everyone. Okay, so World and Vision, let's talk about them. Again, I love what they got going on. I am not a hater, but I am a spectator, and I'm on the outside lines, and I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck everybody got going on. Today, I do social media management for clothing brands. I also help clothing brands build their brand up. I do creative directing. I'm doing all this shit for the brands. So I think I could open my mouth on this, okay? Basically, I just looked on their YouTube, and I looked up their most popular video. On YouTube, it's 25 minutes long. It has like 100,000 views, and this video, the first 11 minutes of this video, they're talking about clothing brands, and the second half of the video, they're talking about motivation and shit like that. So what I did was, all the questions that they asked about the clothing brand shit, which is literally about 3 or 4, I'm going to answer it in the way I would. One of the questions they asked, this is not in order, they said, how do I find people to buy my clothing? They answered with a couple answers. It was mostly my guy over here. Let me make sure I have some drawings going on. It was mostly my guy over here, kind of answering this question, and then my guy over here dabbled a little bit, right? He said, both of them are getting in the field. It means going outside, saying, hey, this is my shit, I think you should buy it, which I don't hate, right? It's not bad. I think everyone should have that door-to-door salesman type thing. I think that's perfect to have. They also go and sell your product. You got to get in front of people. You got to go to pop-up shops. You got to meet people in person. It's very much word of mouth. Okay. I love a word of mouth. I think brands should have word of mouth. Then my guy over here said something interesting, which I'm going to interject on. He said, online, there's no passion. He basically said that if I go on your website, there's no passion there. You have to see me in person and hear me speak for it to be passion to come out my brand. Now, the era we live in is the internet era. Why people literally don't even go to grocery stores anymore. They just get their shit dropped off, meaning people are online and they don't have to see a person say a fucking word and they'll buy something. So in me, my big ass head got to thinking, I'm trying to figure out what he meant by that. Online, there's no passion. Online should be all the passion. If you can't sell your brand to another person behind the screen, what the fuck was the point of the brand? An online brand. You do want your clothes in stores one day, but streetwear, I feel like online vibe, and then you start building that community after years and years down the line. Why can't you build that online presence just through talking to people online? Because you can. That's the world we live in now. This video was posted 2 years ago. So that, that right there, that's my first thing. I totally believe you could build a whole entire brand online and set up the foundations for it. That's the issue. He's telling you to go outside and go to pop-up shops, but your brand doesn't have no foundation online. Of course, nobody's going to fucking buy something with a white background and a shirt that's like this, just standing on a white background. I'm not going to buy that shit. That's where that lifestyle content comes in. That's where the content where you show people doing what they should do in your brand. Imagine if I had a productive brand on. Imagine the brand is called fucking Productive and the shit is on the shirt. I'm doing something productive right now and the shit is on the shirt. I'm doing something productive right now. I'm working towards my business, Day Media, right? That's what you want people to see on your Instagram so they could understand what the passion is in your brand. You show them that through models and characters and other things, right? So there's no passion online does not make sense. There is. Half of the shit we saw it on an Instagram story, or we saw it on that, we saw it on this. It was not curated. It was not, buy my shirt with a white background. That looks dumb, right? Do y'all think that people should focus on one thing at a time? Okay, like I said, to tell somebody to focus on one thing at a time is dumb. People don't act like they don't have sense, right? So if somebody told me, if a brand owner came to me and said, should I focus on one thing at one time? I'm going to tell them, what earth would you focus on one thing at a time? You're going to have to be everybody first. Now, there's a science to it. What you're going to do is, Please write this down if you will. What you're going to do is, you're going to make sure your pictures are hard. You're going to make sure you're taking like lifestyle content pictures. I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. This is like some game or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Free game shit that everybody talks about. I don't fucking know. Here. Okay, so here's my Pinterest. You're going to build a theme around your drop. They also say a lot. World and Vision say that you don't need to drop collections. I do believe that you should go with one product and like kill it. But collection sounds like themes, and then people are going to think that's the same thing, when it's not. Also, some people are just not good at research and not good at understanding what somebody's trying to fucking say. Because some of us, comprehension skills are not the best. Which I understand. I'm not that good at comprehending, but reading comes into play, and that helps a lot, guys. Right? Okay, so, like I said, you're going to pick a theme around your drop. You're not going to just drop shit and expect somebody to buy it because you put a name on it and plastered it on there and put it on a black background and said, go copy it, guys. Like, that's not going to fucking work, babe. So, we're going to have to fix some shit up. Again, this is my little Pinterest. Let's say your drop is a kickback. That's what the theme, not the collection, the theme, right? Not the collection, the theme of the drop. Let's say the theme of your drop is a kickback. If you don't know what a kickback is, friends, not more than 10 in a house having a good time, right? This is Brent Faiyaz's photo with a fucking Frenchie, and he's smoking. This would be a lifestyle picture that you use on your Instagram account. This will be the lifestyle picture that you use on your TikTok to introduce your brand to people. The brand that you have may be like, this is the perfect calm party outfit. You will go from there. POV, house party with friends. You're going to show your friends, maybe with 2 of your pieces on, around the house doing house party shit. Understand? Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? It will get in the brain of a customer that I'm supposed to wear this brand to a kickback or a house party. Perfect outfit. Figure out your target audience and figure out who your ideal customer is in a week. I'm not telling you to figure out in a week, but you still should understand the world of your customer. In this case, this brand's world is we're at parties, we're having fun with our friends, and we go to kickbacks a lot. That would be the world of the brand. That could be a fucking whole basis of a brand. That does not sound crazy. That does not sound wild. It's also marketable because people are always going to parties. People are always going to go out. You can even add clubbing into it. That's not dumb. So this is what I mean by you cannot just be one person for your brand. You cannot just expect one thing to work for your brand. That's dumb. You have to be everyone. Now, if I were to do that, we were to do like the house party type of thing, the next step to that would be posting on Instagram, TikTok, and maybe even Pinterest and seeing which one gets the most views. If you're getting 10 views on TikTok and 500 views consistently on Instagram, you're going to post on Instagram. You're not going to spend as much bandwidth on TikTok because it's not fucking working. So that's what they mean by putting all your energy to every platform, and you know one platform works better than all the rest of them. That's dumb as fuck to do. So that's where they're coming from, but they didn't say it like that. Honestly, the top things that I think a clothing brand owner should be is the curator of the design. And I don't think some people get that. You should have a graphic designer that understands what the fuck you're talking about and wants you to do. If I'm just starting a clothing business, what's the first thing that I should be dropping? How many should I have when I first start off? They said start off with one thing and go from there. They said you cannot have multiple designs. They also said too much to choose from. Okay, but what if that's true? Okay, they also said things that I have said before. Like, I think people should start off slow and then build from there. They answered this. I agree with they answered with. They said you should start off slow and then build from there, which I think you should do. Starting off slow and then building is smart. I believe in it, but I don't. Starting off slow is cool, but I do think you should have some type of option. I think you should have 2 shirts at least, not different colors, 2 different designs, because you have to figure out which design works and which design does not work. It's all about trial and error the first couple of months, and then you progress to, they like this is my customer, and this is where we go. That's why I tell people that I work with. I have a new brand I'm working with right now. We're starting from zero. I literally texted him today because I was like, I'm just trying to figure out where the algorithm is going with your brand and what these people want from you. And then after I figure that out, then I can actually use my strategy completely and use it to go from there. That's how I work. And it may not be how a normal marketing strategist works, but I know clothes is way different than marketing a fucking like a perfume or something like that. Like, that shit's different, right? So that's why I tell people, like, of course, yes, start off with one thing, but start off with that one thing when you know it fucking works. Don't start off with something you know that shit don't work. That doesn't make sense. That's a waste of your time and money. Start off with one thing that you know it works. I think two things, 2 t-shirts, 2 completely different designs, but they still work around your brand, and then go from there. Whichever one works better, that's the same design you're going to consistently do, and do the designs around there, and then you go. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Again, brand I'm working with right now, I told him, he said, I'm only going to do this shirt first. I said, cool. But we also took pictures of all his other stuff, and I'm showing it on his TikTok while we're doing the other stuff for people just to see it, right? So start off like that. Do not just start off with one thing. Start off with 2 things and figure out which one worked better. Whew. Loves and kisses, world and vision. I am not hating. I think what you guys are doing is amazing. $1 million on your clothes. High fives all around. I'm just saying the shit that I see and I just don't agree with completely. And I feel like you guys have a platform, and I feel like the platform that you have, you want to help people out as much as you can. So yeah, that's just my take on it. I'm Day again. This is my YouTube channel. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys next time. If you want to talk to me, pop your shit off to me. I don't know, DM me. I answer quick. Comment below. And I'll see you guys in like 30 seconds because I'm posting 2 videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.